Here we have a SAT math problem. Okay, let's go to the question. K negative 2a times x positive k negative 11 equals to 5. In the equation above, a and k are constants. If the equation has infinitely many solutions, what is the value of a? Actually, it is a linear equation in one variable, that is x. Okay, so the linear equation in one variable can also be called a simple equation. So this is a simple equation. Okay, before we start solving this problem, let's understand the concept of having infinitely many solutions or no solution for a simple equation. For that, let me consider a simple equation over here, that is 2x positive 5 equals to 2 times x positive 2.5. Let me consider another simple equation, that is 2x positive 5 equals to 2 times x positive 3. Okay, here we have two simple equations, that is linear equation in one variable. Okay, now let me solve for x in the first equation we have over here. Then we can write the stuff on the left side as it is. On the right side, we can distribute this 2 to this x and 2.5. When I do so, I am getting 2x positive 5. And let me do the same thing in the second case, that is 2x positive 5 we have on the left side. On the right side, we can distribute this 2 to x and positive 3. Then I am getting 2x positive 6. Okay, now we find 2x on the left side and 2x on the right side. So now we can subtract 2x from both sides of this equation. When I do so, this positive 2x, negative 2x will cancel out. The same here. We have 5 on the left side and 5 on the right side. Okay, now let me do the same thing over here in the second case. That is, I am subtracting 2x from both sides. This 2x and negative 2x will cancel out. The same here. I am getting the result of 5 equals to 6. Okay, now I am trying to solve for x in both the equations we have over here and here. Okay, in the final result of the first case, the variable is no more. And also 5 equals to 5 is a true statement. In the second case, in the final result, again the variable is no more. I mean the x is no more. But 5 equals to 6 is a false statement. Okay, when I try to solve a simple equation, in the final result, if the variable is no more, then there are two options. One is the equation may have infinitely many solutions, or the equation may have no solution. Okay, so here we get true statement in the first case. So for this equation, we have to conclude the equation has infinitely many solutions. Okay, in the second equation, I mean the second case, we got a false statement in the final result. So for this equation, no solution. Okay, in our equation, actually it's a simple equation because it contains only one variable. So it's a linear equation in one variable. And the question says it has infinitely many solutions. Since it has infinitely many solutions, when I try to solve for x in this equation, in the final result, the variable x will be no more. So if I want this x to be no more in the final result, then what should be the value of this expression k negative 2a? It has to be 0, so that when I multiply this 0 and x, it will become 0. So x will be no more in the final step. So k negative 2a equals to 0. Okay, when this k negative 2a is 0, 0 multiplied by x, so this complete term will become 0. Then the resulting equation will be k negative 11 equals to 5. Will this one be true statement or false statement? Definitely this one will be a true statement, because for our equation, so we have infinitely many solutions. So the resulting equation must be true. That is, it must be a true statement. Okay, now we can solve for k in this equation. For that, we have to add 11 to both sides. When I do so, the negative 11 positive 11 will cancel out, and I'm getting k equals to 5 positive 11 is 16. Now to solve for a, actually our aim is to get the value of a. Now to find the value of a, we have to plug in this 16 for k over here. Then I'm getting 16 negative 2a equals to 0. Now let me add 2a to both sides. When I do so, this negative 2a positive 2a will cancel out. Then I am getting 16 equals to 2a. Let me divide both sides by 2. Then this 2 will cancel out. 16 divided by 2 is 8. On the right side, we get a. I got the value of a. The value of a is 8. And we find this 8 in answer choice A. The correct answer choice for this question is A.